What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel. Once again, another iPhone comparison, this time a speed test between the iPhone 11, which is on the left, and the iPhone 7 Plus on the right. If you couldn't tell, that's what they look like, okay, whatever. Now again, I gotta get this question out of the way. Didn't you already do these comparisons? And yes and no. I did like a version of this like light, like a super small version, like a 3-minute comparison, which was in a bigger full-on comparison. So this is just dedicated to the speed, testing both phones' speed, testing all that stuff. Interestingly enough, the iPhone 7 Plus was the first iPhone to bring 3 gigabytes of RAM. The iPhone 11 has 4 gigabytes of RAM. We have the Apple A10 chip, Apple A13 chip, and really, well, I'm kind of interested to see what the differences are between these. I've been seeing that the iPhone 11 is the faster device, but RAM management has been better on the older devices. But if you want to see those other comparisons, I did a camera comparison and a full-on comparison. I'll link those in the description, or you can just search them on the search bar, and my videos are probably the first ones. But let's go ahead and start loading these apps up. As you can see, everything's on the back. There's no apps in the background, and all the apps are pretty much the same. I downloaded these bunch of third-party apps that I'm also going to test. So let's do camera, 3, 2, 1. There's no reason to test this because there's really no way to validate which one is faster. Photos, 3, 2, 1. iPhone 11 faster. Calendar, 3, 2, 1. And not really too sure. Probably the iPhone 11. Mail, 3, 2, 1. And that one was kind of hard to tell. Clock, 3, 2, 1. They were both maybe the same, and I might get some things wrong. I might say one was faster than the other. You guys can correct me in the comment section. I'm looking at it at an angle, and I can only really see one phone at a time. Mail, 3, 2, 1. And to get into that little pop-up, it was definitely faster on the iPhone 11. Weather, 3, 2, 1. iPhone 11, definitely faster there. Reminders, 3, 2, 1. I think it might have been faster on the iPhone 11 because of that pop-up. It was a little bit hard to see. Notes, 3, 2, 1. And again, kind of hard to see because we had a little bit of a pop-up there, but not a big deal. Stocks, 3, 2, 1. And again, another pop-up. These are always harder to tell. News, 3, 2, 1. And definitely faster on the iPhone 11 than on the iPhone 7 Plus. Books, 3, 2, 1. Definitely faster on the iPhone 11, you guys can see. And I'm interested to see how big of a difference there is in the speed. Of course, probably the iPhone 11 is faster, but how much faster is it? App Store, 3, 2, 1. iPhone 11 definitely faster there, as you guys can see, scrolling wise. They both look about the same, not a big difference between them. Let's go and do phone, 3, 2, 1. Definitely iPhone 11. Music, 3, 2, 1. iPhone 11, as you guys can see again, is definitely faster. Don't even know the pop-up there. Now that those apps are out of the way, let's go ahead and do these third-party apps. Let's do Fruit Ninja, 3, 2, 1. And you can see we're already loaded on the iPhone 11, and then on the 7 Plus we're eventually into it. But that's a pretty big difference right there, dude, to be honest. Stack, 3, 2, 1. Again, iPhone 11 is faster. I think to get into the ad, again, this one was in a different spot. It's a loading, so kind of weird why it's like that. Thank you, 3, 2, 1. And iPhone 11 definitely faster there. iPhone 7 Plus shortly after, but I mean, you guys can tell there was a pretty big difference right there. Snake versus blocks, 3, 2, 1. And iPhone 11 definitely faster. Let's get into some gameplay, see if there's a difference at all, and you guys will be able to see that they're about the same. I think the 7 Plus kind of glitched up in the beginning with a little bit, but not that big of a deal. Netflix, 3, 2, 1. And I honestly don't know. I think the 7 Plus was a little bit faster, but you guys would be able to see that better than I can. Quizlet, 3, 2, 1. And iPhone 11, definitely the faster one. Dropbox, 3, 2, 1. And again, iPhone 11, definitely faster. Bofa, 3, 2, 1. And iPhone 11 yet again is definitely faster than the iPhone 7 Plus. Temple Run 2, 3, 2, 1. And again, iPhone 11 was able to download that specific content faster than the iPhone 7 Plus. And we're into it on the 7 Plus, but we're already loaded on the iPhone 11, which is pretty crazy. Pretty big difference if you ask me. Okay, no thanks. Let's get into some gameplay. And like I've always been saying, I think they're going to be about the same. I don't really think there's going to be that big of a difference between them. Facebook, 3, 2, 1. iPhone 11 again, faster. Twitter, 3, 2, 1. And again, iPhone 11 is the faster one. 7 Plus is still loading. Eventually we get into it. That took a very long time on the 7 Plus. I was not expecting that. Instagram, 3, 2, 1. iPhone 11, definitely faster. Paper IO 2, 3, 2, 1. And again, iPhone 11 is the faster one, followed by the 7 Plus. Snapchat, 3, 2, 1. And actually, the iPhone 7 Plus was faster to load up Snapchat. That was kind of interesting. Temple Run, 3, 2, 1. I'll probably have to restart this one because they're probably on a game or something. Yep. And actually, to get into the game, I think it was faster on the iPhone 7 Plus, which was really weird. I'll go ahead and get into some gameplay. There's really no point in kind of testing that out. And in terms of the gameplay, as you guys can see, I think they're about the same. Oh man, I messed up. But yeah, they're about the same. It's not a big deal. Real Racing 3, 3, 2, 1. And I don't know what happened with the 7 Plus. It like glitched into the game for a second and then glitched out. That was very weird. Don't know which one's going to be faster. Okay, the iPhone 11 was faster. I really don't know what happened with the 7 Plus. That was honestly really weird. I like glitched in and then it glitched out, but you can see how big of a difference there is. I mean, the iPhone 11 is way ahead of the 7 Plus in terms of the gameplay video. I mean, it's a pretty big difference, dude. It's pretty crazy. Aqua, whatever this game is, 3, 2, 1. 7 Plus, oh, sorry, 11 is faster. 7 Plus was right behind it. Amaze, 3, 2, 1. I think I skipped this game. And I do think, yeah, the Corvette iPhone 11 was faster by a little bit. Agario, 3, 2, 1. And I wasn't looking, so you guys will be able to tell which one was faster. Asphalt 8, 3, 2, 1. Now I already have both of them downloaded, and as you can see, the iPhone 11 got into it faster than the 7 Plus. And I already downloaded everything on the 7 Plus, so I'm not too sure why it's taken so long. I mean, maybe it just takes this long to... And this might be another case where it'll load up. Oh, eventually it does. Okay, so yeah, eventually we get into it on the 7 Plus. Nova Legacy, 3, 2, 1. And we're already into it on the iPhone 11 and the 7 Plus shortly after. Very close between the two. Dead Trigger, 3, 2, 1. And the 11 was a little bit ahead, but not that big of a difference. Totem, 3, 2, 1. iPhone 11 is definitely faster. 7 Plus a little bit behind. Doodle Jump, 3, 2, 1. And as you can see, iPhone 11 was definitely faster there. And we'll end it off with Asphalt 9, 3, 2, 1. And as you can see, the iPhone 11 got into it. Eventually we'll get into it, as you can see, on the 7 Plus, and that pretty much covers up the speed test. It's pretty much as I expected. The iPhone 11 is a faster one, but RAM management wise, I want to load up a few apps in the background and show you guys pretty much, you know, the kind of issue that, well, I guess the iPhone 7 Plus also restarts, but with the phone like the iPhone 11, because of the additional RAM and better chipset, I would expect it to be able to keep apps in the background better than the 7 Plus even, but even compared to the 8 Plus, the 8 Plus did a better job. And this one, okay, was whatever. If I go ahead and load up like Amaze, for example, or let's do Instagram. There we go, 3, 2, 1. And they both restart, which is surprising. I would expect, like I said, the iPhone 11 to do a better job overall at RAM management, but I don't know if that's necessarily the case. Let's go ahead and do Mail. And they both restarted again. And I heard a lot of people complaining about the RAM management on the iPhone 11. As you can see, they both restarted, and it's weird. As I said before, you know, the iPhone 11 is a newer phone and it costs more, so you should expect it to be better at RAM management than the older iPhones. And even to load into Twitter was faster on the 7 Plus than on the iPhone 11 when the app was in the background. If we can do like Bofa, for example, they both were restarted in the background anyway, so there's no point even doing that one. So I could do Facebook. Again, they both restart, and you know, so far from this little minor test of the RAM, I mean, maybe I can do a better test at it. Maybe you could test a little bit more, a couple things, but I don't know, man. It seems like the RAM management issue on the iPhone 11 is really bad, especially compared to phones like the iPhone 10 or iPhone 11. I noticed a way bigger difference in those phones than this one. You know, this one, they're both restarting. but they both shouldn't be restarting. The iPhone 11, I understand the 7 Plus restarting, but the iPhone 11, I don't think that one should restart. But as you can see, they both restart. So that pretty much covers it. Definitely in terms of a speed standpoint, the iPhone 11 is faster than the iPhone 7 Plus. But I do have some issues with the RAM management side of things. I think it's a software thing. Hopefully Apple can fix that. Between both of them, though, the iPhone 11 definitely is the faster device between the two. The 7 Plus isn't a completely slow device. It still, has some power to it, but the iPhone 11 definitely is the fast one. So that pretty much covers it. If you guys have any other questions or anything, leave it down in the comment section below. Hit that like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. Every single subscriber that we get really does count, so it would mean so much if you guys could hit that. Also, check out the other links down in the description as well. My Twitter, my Instagram, my second channel, all those things are linked down below. I'd really appreciate it if you guys could check it out. But more importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.